We've got breaking news, and this is potentially really big. The FDA has just given full authorization for Pfizer's COVID vaccine. I want to go right to Kavita Patel. Dr. Patel, look, I guess the question now is how fast will that change some minds to get shots in the arms? What impact and how quickly will it have on businesses, governments, as they look at mandates?
Yeah, Chris, big impact in swift time. So, number one, it's for 16 and above. And what this means, what full approval means is not just what you said, where people could have their hearts and minds changed, but now the manufacturer can directly ship the vaccine to doctors' offices, to clinics, to hospitals. And this can mean also that doctors can choose to use as an off-label indication to give people potentially shots, earlier boosters, and there's going to be pressure to even consider how to vaccinate young children. So I think we're going to see a lot of conversations unfolding, some that we did not anticipate, but many good ones that we can anticipate, like employers, as you mentioned, and individuals who can have their minds changed.
We read about and hear about and we see the stories of hospitalized people on their deathbeds among the unvaccinated over the past few weeks. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. And it's caused by the fact that despite America having unprecedented and successful vaccination program, despite the fact that for almost 5 months, free vaccines have been available in 80,000 different locations, we still have nearly 80 million Americans who have failed to get the shot. And to make matters worse, there are elected officials actively working to undermine the fight against COVID-19. Instead of encouraging people to get vaccinated and mask up, they're ordering mobile morgues for the unvaccinated dying from COVID in their communities. This is totally unacceptable. The unvaccinated overcrowd our hospitals, are overrunning emergency rooms and intensive care units, leaving no room for someone with a heart attack or pancreatitis or cancer. And a distinct minority of Americans, supported by a distinct minority of elected officials, are keeping us from turning the corner. These pandemic politics, as I refer to, are making people sick, causing unvaccinated people to die. We cannot allow these actions to stand in the way of protecting the large majority of Americans who have done their part and want to get back to life as normal. This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you, the people you work with, the people you care about, the people you love. My job as president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated.
There is a clear message that is coming through. This is becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated. We are seeing outbreaks of cases in parts of the country that have low vaccination coverage because unvaccinated people are at risk. And communities that are fully vaccinated are generally faring well.
And that is, we have 90 million people in this country who are eligible to be vaccinated who have not yet gotten vaccinated. So we want to vaccinate the unvaccinated to the highest extent that we possibly can, the greatest proportion possible. But also, as we've heard yesterday in the announcement that I was part of yesterday at the White House press conference, is that in order to maintain the durability and the height of the protection among those who've already been vaccinated, we're recommending a booster dose that I believe will go a long way to continuing a high level of protection.
You deserve better. You deserve a government that's going to continue to say, get vaccinated. And you know what? If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's your choice. But don't think you can get on a plane or a train besides vaccinated people and put them at risk.
I want to end today by speaking directly to kids once again. I know many of you are in virtual school again. Many of you have made more sacrifices over Christmas, over the holidays, not seeing your friends, not seeing your loved ones, having to hunker down, having to help out around the house as your parents are working virtually. This is not easy. And I know almost half of kids across this country have gotten their vaccine from ages 5 to 12. We need to get more. So please ask your parents if you can get vaccinated.
What specifically would a re-elected Liberal government do to enforce a mandatory vaccination program?
We have made the decision that federal public servants need to be fully vaccinated. That is something that we're also applying to everyone who gets on a plane or a train in the coming months in Canada. That's a decision that we're making in order to keep Canadians safe, in order to put an end to this pandemic crisis in Canada. And in order to do that, we will be working with the collective bargaining agents, with the unions, with the various employers within the public sphere, the federal sphere, to ensure that we move forward. But the bottom line is, if anyone who doesn't have a legitimate medical reason for not getting fully vaccinated chooses to not get vaccinated, there will be consequences.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin.
There's a man on the girl. There's a man on the girl. There's a man on the girl. You choked her.
Do me a favor. Don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues. I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you. Just go get your own tissue.
You are pathetic. You're fun. Get off her. Get off her, cunt. Get off her. Get off her. Get off her. No, get off her. Bush.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
How are you feeling? I feel great. You're a gentle touch. Thank you.
So, Sandra, you didn't flinch.